Is that your bitch, nigga?
I don't know what's going on. It's your boy Kaki here, and I'm back with another one. So today, man, I just want to give you guys a quick rundown on the new Elite Soldier and event that's in the game. So did they switch it up besides giving us like the normal how they do it with the free-to-play units and stuff like that, where we just going down a normal like checklist, just trying to run everything off and grind everything up. They gave us this Budokai 2 type style checkerboard type thing going on, which is, I guess, it's refreshing to look at versus the old stuff. But to be honest, it's just kind of like a slight cosmetic change on the surface. The grind is still just about the same. It's pretty much every other free unit that's in the game. You gotta grind the items, go to the exchange shops, and then you gotta grind for Z power. If it can hurry up and load here, I can show you guys. Ooh. Yeah, so you can see you grind these items, the bolts and the screws and all that stuff, and then you can get Z power for the new sparking young Nappa. Now Nappa is I ain't gonna lie, he's seeming like he's a go-to unit that you gotta grind. Like usually, I don't really care what you do about like what people do about their free-to-play grinds and stuff like that. Like you don't have to grind most of these free-to-play units. Some of them are honestly easily forgotten or easily power crept or something like that. But this guy is a really good unit. I feel like him and the yellow Piccolo, those are like staple units because they're like good support units, and like I feel like free to play units work better when they try and go for support type roles, because usually most of the time when they make free to play type like offensive units, they usually just always get power crap, just always. But support units, their role is not to like provide offensive utility, it's to provide a support type of utility for the rest of the teammates, right? So this is it here. This is the event. I already cleared some of them. So I'm going to just hop into a quick stage real quick so I can show you guys here. So I didn't clear this one yet. So I'm going to just hop in with Nappa, show you guys what I'm talking about here. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys this kit after this. After we take a quick look at his character model and stuff like that. This is he's a pretty good unit, man. I'm actually really impressed by this. Surprisingly, I didn't think that they would make him this much of a good support unit. The real question is, we'll be able to get him 7 stars by the time this event is done.
Is that your bitch, nigga?
Oh, there's the winning screen for Nappa. My boy, look at young Nappa, man, flexing on these hoes, right? So, besides me just trying to show you, let me just show you his kit real quick so you guys can get a better idea of what I'm talking about here, right? So I just cleared one of the stages there. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at his kit. He isn't soul boosted, by the way, so don't pay attention to the stats. So this is his kit here. Special move, it basically just recovers 30 Vanish gauge on hit. That's pretty good. Green card restores on health by 10. Then it gives him a slight damage cut for a few seconds. And until the combo's over, it gives him a 50% damage cut. Now his main abilities, so basically this guy's like a stalling type unit. Like you keep him out there to like debuff the enemy, and then you kind of just go in to your to who you want to switch into to do all the crazy damage, because he's going to be buffing them, right? So his main ability inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrades, -1 to arts card draw speed for 20 timer counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrades, -100% to key recovery for 20 timer counts. So this guy is basically going to shut like all your key recovery down. You're going to have to really be holding down on that key recovery, so to charge up your key, and it's still not going to be going up pretty fast. It's going to be going up really slow. So that's really good. That's basically just shutting them down from doing a whole combo. Of course, he buffs Sayins, and at 5-star he buffs strike attack and defense, but right for now he just buffs strike attack, which is still pretty good. And here's the meat and potatoes of it, these last two here. So prior to Warrior Man, when the character is on the battlefield, the following effects occur when anybody switches. So when your enemy switches, he debuffs them basically. So basically, he punished people who likes, like, for a lot of people who like swapping out like every 5 seconds or any chance they get to swap out just so they can get advantage as quickly. This guy is pretty much gonna punish you for that, because he's gonna make your whole team take 30% extra damage, and then he's gonna inflict all enemies with -50 to health restoration. So if you try and pop a healing ability right after that, it's not gonna work, because obviously he's reducing that by 50. So that's really stupid. Really good. And that's kind of a slight nerf to endurance type units too, because that's considered healing. So if like you talking about full power Frieza, his endurance won't kick in, because no, the -50 health to health restoration. So that's really good. Now here we go, man. The Prince right hand, man. So the following effects occur when the character switches to standby. Restores own ki by 30% to damage inflicted by allies for 15 timer counts. So he just gives it a general 30% damage increase to all allies, and a general 30 ki to all allies when they come in, which is just stupid already. But then he gives an extra 15% if it's a character that's a Vegeta or a tags kid for 15 timer count. So units like GT Goku, the red one and the green one, LF Goten, those are kid units right there. And then obviously you already know who Vegeta is, so I don't even need to say that. Units like those are gonna look really good coming off a swap, coming off of this guy. They're gonna be doing stupid damage, especially GT Goku and Blue transforming Vegeta. Like, they are going to do dumb damage coming off this guy. This guy's a go-to support unit for Saiyans. I feel like he's honestly he's a must farm. I know the free-to-play grinds can be really annoying sometimes, and not all the time people want to do it, but I feel like he's a must grind. I feel like he's honestly worth it, especially if we can get him to like 5-star before this event ends. So it's your boy Kai Kid. Go ahead, like, subscribe for more content. That was just me having a quick rundown on the Elite Soldier End event. Tell me what you guys think of Nappa. Tell me what you guys think of those like support units like these, or we should get like more type of events like these. It is an original story event, so the story is unique to like the Dragon Ball Legends storyline. Like, it's like a side branch, so that's cool. If you guys are interested in the story, you guys can pay attention to that. I honestly haven't really paying that much attention, but that's me. So it's your boy Kai Kid. Go like, subscribe for more content, and I'm out.
Nigga, Gogeta is beyond broken, bruh. Come on now. Stop fucking playing with me.